Test of the year, a special House race in Tennessee's 7th District. Axios is actually reporting that Trump and Speaker Johnson are holding a tele-rally on Monday night to try to boost the Republican candidate. And additionally, MAGA Inc., the principal Trump-aligned super PAC, has spent more than $550,000 in the race. That's according to media buying figures. And two other pro-Van Epps groups, Conservatives for American Excellence and Club for Growth Action, have also spent six figures apiece. Of course, Van Epps, the Republican candidate in the race. Joe, this is going to be Trump's second tele-rally for this race in a district he won by 22 points. What does this signal to?
And a state he won by even more than 22 points. So, I mean, this should be a layup, right? This should be a really easy race. The fact that it's polling within 5 points, maybe even 2 points, that's scary for Republicans. And look, it's consistent with what we saw in 93, 94, in 2005, 2006, somewhat with 2021 and 22, the off-year election followed by the midterm. It's going to be rough even under good circumstances for the Republicans. If inflation is high and Trump remains this polarizing, which of course he will, it'll be bad. It's the question of how bad.
I think to Joe's point, Republicans should never have spent money in a race in a district that Donald Trump won by over 20 points. So the fact that a Democrat put the seat in play, even if she closes the gap, let's say, there is a poll that shows her within 2 points. I think it's probably going to be wider. Even if she puts this seat in play and she loses, let's say, by 10 points, that is a real clear indicator of where the electorate is. And Democrats have overperformed in special elections throughout the year. And then look no further than what you saw in Virginia, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Georgia. Democrats swept. So the fact that they made Republicans spend, I think, is a big deal.
Having witnessed a blue wave in 2018, President Trump has tried to mitigate what is likely coming during the midterm election of an incumbent presidency by redistricting, by calling on Texas and other red states to change their borders, including in Indiana. Speaker Johnson is expected to meet with Indiana House Republicans this weekend. Politico is reporting a redrawing of that Indiana map could yield 2 Republican seats. There has been some internal resistance by Republicans in the state to this. How should Democrats respond?
Well, look, I think Democrats, seeing the redistricting fight that happened in Texas, obviously California responded to that. I think regardless, Republicans are trying, and this administration is trying to steal seats. They know that the midterms are going to be a real test to their power. They know that they're likely to lose. And so they're trying to do everything possible, going to the courts, redrawing maps, to maintain their hold. And the reality is I think it will backfire. I think Democrats will do very well in the midterms, but it's going to be hard and we have to stay disciplined. And I think the message of affordability and talking about the economy, it's resonating with people because those were the messages that Donald Trump ran on and he hasn't delivered on.
Joe, quickly, you think this plan is going to backfire?
Of course it is. And I'm going to take, I think steal is a strong word. And I just like that say that conservatives were more rule followers. But yes, of course it backfired. This is why you don't redistrict mid-decade. I wish they hadn't done it. And now it's probably going to lead to even a worse defeat than you would have seen otherwise.
Before we go